Hello everyone! Welcome to another video. My name is Stella. How are you? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this cute crochet flower bookmark. They are perfect for markets or as a gift because they are super cute, easy and fast to make. So let's start. Come with me. We are going to need a crochet hook. The one I'm using is 4 millimeters, scissors, tapestry needle, and this is optional, but I like to use fabric glue. We are also going to need some yarn, right? So I'm going to use green for the stem and yellow for the middle of the flower and this lavender for the petals, but you can use any yarn color that you want and also any yarn type that you want. Just remember to change the hook size accordingly. So the yarn I'm going to use is a number 4 medium worsted weight yarn, and it's acrylic yarn. But you can also use cotton yarn. I have here some number 4 cotton yarn, and your bookmark, your flower bookmark, will look as cute as if you use the acrylic yarn. So you can use any yarn of your choice. Just remember to change the size of your hook accordingly. So with the yarn color you are choosing for the middle, we first make a slip knot. And then we chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we close here in the first chain with a slip stitch to form a little ring. Now we chain 2. 1, 2. And we count these 2 chains as a half double crochet. So now we make 11 half double crochet stitches inside the ring here. So we need 12 half double crochet stitches here in the middle, but the first one is the chain 2 we made, so we're gonna work only 11 half double crochet stitches in the middle of this ring here. So I made 2 already. Let's go to the third. So I'm making half double crochet stitches here. Alright, so let's go to the fourth half double crochet stitch. And to make a half double crochet stitch, we yarn over and then we insert our hook in the middle of that ring we made with the 3 chains and the slip stitch. So you go to the middle there, and then you grab the yarn there from the back, bring it to the front. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and pass the yarn through the 3 loops. So that's a half double crochet. One more time, yarn over, pass the hook inside the ring we made there in the beginning, grab the yarn from the back, bring it to the front. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. We yarn over and we pass the yarn through the 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. So let's make the rest of the half double crochet stitches we need to complete this round. And don't forget that the 2 chains we made there after we closed the loop, the little loop, count as a half double crochet stitch. So okay, I hope that's clear. So let's continue. I'm gonna make my 5th half double crochet stitch now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this round is complete. We have the 2 chains that we count as a half double crochet stitch, and then the 11 half double crochet stitches. So 12 stitches in total for this round. And it's looking like this. So let's move on, and now we are going to start to make the petals. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our second color. So now actually, before we close the round, we have to make a slip stitch on the second chain we made there in the beginning. Those chains that count as a half double crochet, right? So we have to make a slip stitch right here. And to do that in a way that is very seamless, right? So we have a seamless transition between the colors. What I like to do is I grab my second color here. So I insert my hook in that second chain and make sure it's in the second chain. Otherwise, if we do it on the first half double crochet, we don't have enough stitches to make the petals. So make sure you grab that second chain. So you insert your hook there, and then you grab that yarn, the second color that you are going to be using, and you make the slip stitch using the second color. Look at that. So now we are ready to start the petals. We can cut that yellow yarn out of the way, and then we start the petals. So leave a short tail here so you can weave in the ends. So first we chain 2, 1, 2. And now we go to the next stitch here and we make 3 double crochet stitches. 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And now we chain 2. We chain 2. And then we go to the next stitch and we make a slip stitch there. So there we have it. Our first petal is ready. Now we need to make 5 more. So we are making 6 petals in total. So now what we do, we go ahead and we make 2 chains. And then we go to the next stitch here. We make 3 double crochet stitches all in the same stitch there from the previous round. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 double crochet stitches all in the same stitch here from the previous round, okay? And then we chain 2. We go to the next stitch from the previous round and we close the petal with the slip stitch. Look at that, 2 petals. Let's go to the third one. So I make 2 chains. Oops. 1, 2. And then 3 double crochet stitches in the next stitch here from the previous round, and we make them all in the same stitch. So 3 double crochet there. 1, 2, 3. and then we chain 2, we go to the next stitch, and we close the petal with a slip stitch. Look at that, 3 petals. Look at how cute it is. 2 chains, 3 double crochet stitches there in the next stitch from the previous round. Two chains and a slip stitch here, down here in the next stitch from the previous round. So we have 4 petals there. So I'll go ahead and make 2 more, and I'll meet you back here when I'm done, when I'm finishing the last petal, okay? So there you go. I'm gonna close my last petal with a slip stitch. And look at how cute my flower is. Look at that. It's perfect. So beautiful. All right. So now we are going to make the stem and the leaf. Now we have 2 options here. You can cut the second color and weave in the ends at the back of the flower, and then attach the green yarn or any color you are going to choose for the stem to the back of the flower here, so we can start making the stem. Or in the same way we did with the middle here of the flower and the petals, before we close here with the slip stitch, we can already grab the green yarn, the yarn we're gonna use for the stem, and start from there without cutting the purple yarn and then attaching the green, right? Do you know what I mean? So I'll show you. So I'm gonna make my slip stitch here. So I insert my hook on the last stitch from the previous round, and then instead of grabbing the lavender here yarn, I'm gonna grab my green yarn to close the slip stitch. Look at that. And then from here I start making my chains, and I need to make 52 chains now for the stem. So we can start making those chains, right? You can also cut your second color here, your second yarn, so it's not on the way anymore. So leave a short tail to weave in the ends. All right, so now, as I said before, we make 52 chains with our third color, which is the color you're gonna choose for your stem and for your leaf. This is all optional and up to you. If you want a longer stem, you can make more chains, right? It doesn't need to be 52. It can also be less if you want a shorter stem. So I make 52, but this is very, very up to you. It depends on the size of the book you're gonna use or how long you like it, right? To be hanging out of the book pages. So it's completely up to you. But take into consideration that you're gonna need a few chains. Let's say about 8 chains for the leaf at the end of the stem. So I'm here at the end of my stem. I just have to make 3 more chains. There you go. Look at that. That's the back of the flower. Here's the front of the flower. And now we are going to make the leaf. Just let me show you something here. So here I attached the green yarn to make the stem, and it kind of comes from the front here of the flower between 2 petals. If you choose to cut the second color before attaching the third color, you attach it from the back here, and then the bookmark looks something like this. Look at that. You don't see the stem here in the middle, right? Look at that. I attached my yarn to the back of the flower. So it's up to you. Both ways are cute, right? So you have two options there, and you do whatever you think looks better or whatever you think it's easier, right? Definitely this way is easier, but this one might look a little bit better, right? It's up to you. They are both cute. Look at that. Okay, so let's continue and make the leaf. To make the leaf, we are going to go here. Let me just fix my flower. To the second chain from the hook. So we're gonna skip one and go to the second one here. And we are going to make a single crochet over there. And we make that single crochet but by just grabbing the top loop of the chain here. Because we're gonna make the leaf, so we're gonna make one part of the leaf is gonna be here and the other part is going to be down here. So it's much easier if you just grab one loop here at a time when working on each side of the leaf, right? So I'm gonna make a single crochet here. So we're gonna make a single crochet on the second chain from the hook, and we're gonna grab only this part here of the chain. Look at that. Leaving the other loop for later. So we make a single crochet and then we go to the next chain and we also grab only the top loop here, and we are going to make a half double crochet, and then we go to the next chain, we make a double crochet over there, and then we go to the next and we make another double crochet, so it's two double crochet stitches, but they are made in different chains, right? So look at that. Single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Now we are going to make a half double crochet in the next chain here. So we are creating a ramp here. So we go up and then we go down. All right, so half double crochet and now single crochet in the next chain. Oopsie, come back here, yarn. Okay, so let's close that single crochet. So one more time, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. Okay, now we chain one and we are going to make a single crochet, but we are going to make in the other side here of the chain, right? So we are going to use the same chain as we made the single crochet here, but we are going to go to the other side so we can make the leaf here and finish it up our leaf. So look at that, the working yarn is under the chain here that we made for the stem, and the hook is gonna go on the top. So we're gonna turn the work, we're gonna grab the loop from the chain there, and we are going to make a single crochet over there. So look at that, it has to be here. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky to grab that loop, but we can do it. And the other ones are going to be easier. There you go, single crochet. And now we are in the other side of the chains, right? And we are going to make the other part of the leaf. I hope that is clear, right? So sometimes it's easier done than said, so it's very intuitive. When you start making yours, you're gonna see how nice and easy it is to make it. So now we're gonna make a half double crochet here. So it's on the opposite side of the half double crochet we already made. And remember, we left the other loop of the chain here to make this other side of the leaf. So half double crochet over there. And then what's next? 2 double crochet stitches, but in separate chains here, right? So double crochet, double crochet. Now half double crochet on the next, and then the single crochet. Look at how it is, like this. And now we close with a slip stitch here on the top here, which is the beginning of the leaf, right? Where we made the first single crochet. So we close it with a slip stitch, and you can leave it like this. It's already cute and nice, but what I like to do, I like to slip stitch in the middle here and bring my yarn to the top of the leaf here, right? So let's do that. So I'm gonna make, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, around 7 slip stitches in the middle of the leaf there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the last one, I like to skip these loops here and make it on the stem to connect, kind of connect the leaf to the stem. So my last slip stitch, I'll make it there. Look at that. Look at how it looks much better, right? All right, so now we cut the yarn, we leave a short tail so we can weave in the ends. So let's cut and then pull the yarn through the loop there. And then I'll bring the yarn to the back with using a tapestry needle. So I can weave in the ends there in the back, on the back of the leaf. So look at that. So bringing that yarn tail to the back, and then let's just weave in the ends here. I already did for the flower, so when I was working with you guys, the tails were not on the way, right? There you go. And something I like to do, which is optional, I like to glue the ends there with a little bit of fabric glue. All right, so the bookmark is ready and it's looking super cute, and it was easy and nice to make, right? And fast too. So let me show you other color combinations that I have here. So I have white with yellow, yellow with pink, red with white, pink and red. So look at that. Any color, it would be so cute, right? So I would love to see the colors that you choose. So if you make one, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see yours. My Instagram will be on the screen. As always, I hope this video was helpful and I hope you make a lot of crochet flower bookmarks. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.